In this guide, I'll show you which belt to wear with which outfit. I've uploaded hundreds of videos to this channel, and as a result of analysing different things about style to make these videos, I analyse people too. So in this video, I wanted to address something that seems to be a critical failure with loads of guys' style, and that is choosing the right type of belt to wear for different outfits. I see guys walking down the street with a white belt on, with black formal shoes on, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? And the truth is, it can be tricky to decide. Loads of dudes, including those in my family, can't tell the difference between different types of belts. They just think, a belt is a belt. But if you want to look great and look coordinated, then there are some really easy steps that you can take. And all of the belts that you'll be seeing in this video are provided by today's awesome video sponsor, Core Essentials. They make the most durable and best looking trackline belts you can get. I'll come back to these later on, but for now, let's get into the content. In this video, we'll be taking a look at things like the material, the design, and the colour of the belt, and which types of outfits you should wear with each. This works a bit like your shoes. Different materials of belts are appropriate for different types of occasions. You've really got two types here, fabric and leather. Fabric belts are typically like fabric shoes. These are meant for casual use. Great for matching with things like different types of trainers or different types of suede shoes and boots. You probably couldn't get away with wearing something like this to a wedding. If you want something that is more formal, not necessarily totally formal, then leather is the way that you want to go. The smooth texture and finish of leather makes it much more suitable for more formal events. But that's not the end of it, because we've also got the faux leather belts. Polyurethane, fake leather. Some people have told me that these are great if you're on a budget. The only thing I think these are good for is looking awful. Anyone who's got any knowledge about leather products whatsoever is going to be able to tell straight away that this is a plastic belt. These get ruined and ripped to pieces in no time at all, so they are useless. Avoid them ones at all costs. Now we move on to design, and this is definitely of importance when it comes to different types of leather belts. The first thing to consider here is, does the belt have stitching around the perimeter? If it does, this belt is more suitable for formal use. This is going to look good with the types of stitching that you'd have on black formal shoes. If you've got a stitch-free leather belt, then this is going to be slightly more casual. And in my opinion, probably the most versatile type of belt here. Because something like this black one, you could still potentially wear this with formal clothes. But then, with the right buckle, which we'll talk about later, you could potentially wear this with casual stuff easily. Really, when it comes down to it, you could wear a belt like this for other stuff, but something like this would just look better. Fabric belts are a similar sort of rule to the regular stitch-free belts. The ones from Core Essentials actually do come with a leather inner to them, to keep them strong and structured. But overall, ones with fabric, whether that just be on the front or not, are always the most casual. And of course, you've also got slim belts as well. My typical perception of slimmer belts is, the slimmer you go, generally the more casual you go. But they can still be a versatile choice. And obviously the final thing to consider with design is also the style of the buckle. One amazing feature about the Core Essentials belts is that you can interchange the buckles. So you can easily take a belt that would otherwise have been formal and be able to wear it casually. But you've got to choose the right buckle for your needs. Something like this traditional buckle that looks like a regular belt when it's on is probably going to be the most formal. But if I were to switch that for this one, this makes it a much more casual choice. And also with it being a slightly darker colour, it's potentially a bit more casual again. The third thing to analyse here is the colour of the belt. When you're choosing which belt to wear, take a look at the other accessories and shoes that you're wearing. Because like I said before, a white belt isn't going to look good with a black pair of formal shoes. In a video I did last week, I talked about this first point, and that is that you can either try and match the belt directly with your shoes, as in match it with the upper leather colour, or to give yourself more options, you can try to match it with the laces of the shoes or the sole of the shoe. With casual clothes, you've really got a couple of choices. You can either directly try and match the belt with the shoes if you want, or you can completely avoid matching it at all. With casual looks, it's really not affected as much. And of course, the colour affects the formality. This one's really self-explanatory. Normally, the most formal colours are blacks and dark browns. Black probably being the most formal. And then basically anything else is considered a casual colour. But again, this may be affected by the type of buckle that you're choosing. And one thing that you may not have considered is the season. So in the summer, something like this nice bright khaki colour belt is going to look great. But for the autumn, you might want to mix things up a bit, and something a bit darker like this tan colour belt or the dark brown belt are going to be a better choice. They'll suit the theme of the outfits that you'll probably be wearing. And as a result, you're going to look awesome. But how can you look even more awesome? By wearing Core Essentials belts. Core Essentials offer the best ratchet belts that money can buy. They have a variety of different materials and different leather designs, so you can choose the exact colour and style that you want. One of the things that I love about Core Essentials is the removable buckles, which are an absolute godsend when it comes to trying to get the belt that you want. And also it adds to the versatility and the number of combinations that you can make. Let's say that you buy 3 belts, that actually works out as a total of 9 different combinations, so that you can easily customize your belt to suit the look that you're going for. So if you've got a belt that normally it would be a bit too formal to wear for the outfit that you want to go for, you can just switch out the buckle and it makes a world of difference. Probably the biggest reason why these belts are my favourites is the build quality. You won't find anything else like this at this price point. The mechanism and the track are by far the best. Slide the belt through the mechanism and you've got no holes required. You get a really slick and super clean look that lasts. And it's true, they're not going to be as affordable as your £3 fake PU leather belts, but the thing is, in the long run, these still work out cheaper. And they look absolutely awesome. I mean, I've been wearing this one for a couple of months already and you can't even tell. Not only because the track and the mechanism are on the rear of the belt, but also the belts are just constructed so much better than others I've seen at this price point. It's frankly a no-brainer. And once more, Core Essentials have been incredibly kind and provided me with a discount code that you can use. Type in the code EVERYMAN10 at checkout and you get a discount. 10% off anything on their website. And with the money that you saved using the discount code, you can get some of these amazing hangers, which you just literally push your belt up onto and it holds it in place nice and vertically, so it's the best storage solution possible. And it stops your belt from bending off to the side. They're an awesome company, really they thought of everything, so make sure you check them out in the description below. So once you've got yourself some belts, as well as trying to match these with shoes, you can easily match them with other accessories like cufflinks or watches. You can see here I've got a watch on that's black and I'd say pewter, but you can easily use this in a casual way or a formal way with one of these 2 belts. The fabric belt picks up the pewter colour more, but then you've got the black one to take it up a notch and make it a bit more formal. The one thing that I would avoid doing when it comes to choosing belts for outfits in general is make sure your belt colour doesn't blend in with the trousers that you've got. You want your accessories to stand out and you need some contrast in your outfit. Loads of times I've seen guys, especially when it comes to black clothes for some reason, wearing black on black on black on black. They've got trousers on and then they've got a belt on that's exactly the same colour and it just lacks any oomph to it. For instance, if I was wearing a black pair of trousers, I'd at least want to try something that was dark brown or maybe potentially grey. Gives another dimension to the look. It doesn't look like you're trying to camouflage yourself. Anyway, hopefully you found some of these tips useful. Next time you're trying to choose what to wear with your outfit, you're going to be sorted. Once more, I want to thank Core Essentials for sponsoring this video. They've been kind enough to work with me on this one and a couple of others too. They're my favourite men's accessories company, so it really pleases me that I can work with them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button. And if you want to see similar videos just like this one, covering how to style your hair and what to wear, make sure you press subscribe. And then next to it, press the bell as well so that YouTube will tell you every time I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one.